Hey guys, Brett here with the Tab Engine, and today we're going to create a free giveaway offer, a little sweepstakes that we're going to put on the Tab Engine fan page. And the reason we're creating this is we want to be able to collect emails. So we're going to require people to opt in, and we're going to select one winner then from the opt-ins, so that way they get a free membership. And the advantage to us, of course, is that we know that everybody that have opted in to get a free membership with the Tab Engine is interested in the Tab Engine. Otherwise, they never would have signed up for the giveaway. So we know that they are potential customers, and we now have their email address so that we can market to them later. So let's go ahead and build our sweepstakes giveaway, and we'll see how we do it. So the very first thing we're going to need is a little header up top. We can just put a text header or a graphic. I'm actually going to put a little bit of a graphic up here, so I'm going to grab the clip art widget. I'll drag it in where I want it, and I'll let it out. And then I can select the clip art that I want from the free clip art library that's included. And I actually want this red header, so I'm just going to add the clip art, and then I can edit it and resize it as I like. So I'll just use the drag and drop feature to resize it and position it. Then I'm going to use the text widget to put my header text in. So I'll just go over here, I'll click on the text widget, drag it in, and I'll enter my text in the WYSIWYG editor. And once I got my text filled out, I'll just click on Insert Text Box. Now that's a little small. I actually want it to be considerably bigger than that, so I'll just right click on the widget and then I can edit it. Let's make it a little bigger. And that's a lot better. And then of course it's drag and drop, so I'll just position it where I want it. That looks good. Then I'm going to add a little bit of text describing the sweepstakes and the giveaway, just a little bit of explanation on what it's for. So I'm going to use the text widget again. I'll drag it in there, and I'll enter my text. Alright, so I've entered my descriptive text, and I'm going to highlight it. I want to make it bold, and I'm going to select the font size that I want, 16 pixels, and I'll insert the text box. So now we have a little description of the sweepstakes that we're giving away. As you can see, we're giving away a special offer, one free membership with the Tab Engine. And then we go on to say that it's a lifetime unlimited membership. The normal price is $97, but by entering, people can get it for free. And this is actually important. We add this part to tell them to make sure that they give their correct name and email. And we explain that by saying, if you don't give us your correct name and email, how are we going to contact you and let you know that you won? So it's important to put that in there. It entices people to give their correct name and email, which of course is what you want. Now the next thing that we want to put in is a countdown. I want there to be a sense of urgency. I want people to know that it's going to end soon. If they don't sign up now, they might miss the opportunity. So I'm going to go over here to the app widgets, and I'm going to drag in the countdown widget. I'll drag it in there, drop it, and let's make the font size a little larger. I'll select my font color. I'm going to go with red to match the Tab Engine color scheme. And what do I want it to count down? Now I'm going to end the contest on September 30th, so I want it to count down to September 30th. And I'll insert countdown. Now I should probably tell people what this is counting down to. It should be obvious that it's counting down to the membership or to the end of the sweepstakes, but it's always good to just tell them. So I'll use the text widget to add that in there too. Alright, so now we got our header, we got our descriptive text, and you know what, let me actually move the text a little. Alright, we got our descriptive text. We're letting them know that a winner will be chosen in, and then a live countdown. Now the thing that we need now obviously is a way for them to opt in, and we'll just go over to the app widgets here, and we are going to select the sign up form, and we'll drag that in. All right, so now we're going to add a sign up form. Obviously, we need a way to collect the people's names and email addresses. That is the whole point of why we're running this sweepstakes and giving away a free membership, because we want to collect the names and the email addresses of all the people that don't win the sweepstakes, and that way we can market them to later. We can say something like, hey, sorry you didn't win, but here's a special offer, here's a discount on the membership for you. So we need to collect your names and email addresses. And for that, we're going to use the sign up form widget. We've dragged it in there, and it's going to ask us for a few settings. There are up to 5 fields. We can collect up to 5 fields worth of information. We can collect anything we want, but I'm actually happy with just the defaults. I'm just going to collect first name, last name, and email address, and that's perfect for my uses. If I wanted to collect something else, I can add it into one of the other fields, or I can change these fields and collect other information. Now it's going to ask me what should happen after a person signs up. I'm actually going to redirect them to the Tab Engine website as well, because maybe they won't want to wait, maybe they'll want to get some more information about it, so we'll just direct them over there to the Tab Engine website. If we wanted to, we can give a thank you graphic or a message, or direct them back to the main fan page. It's up to us. It's going to ask us for the submit button text. We're actually going to change this to enter now, and then the font color for the button, I'm going to make that red to match the Tab Engine color scheme. The max number of sign-ups. If I wanted to only have 100 people be able to enter the sweepstakes, or 1,000 or 5,000, however many I want it, I can enter this here. I'm going to leave it blank because I want to collect as many emails as possible, and I want the max number of people to be unlimited. So when is the sign up going to end? Now this should coincide with the end of the sweepstakes. The sweepstakes is ending on the 30th. The countdown or timer is counting down till September 30th. So the sweepstakes should also, or the sign up should also end on September 30th. After that point, nobody will be able to use the sign up anymore. It won't show for them. Okay, now if you've been following through in all the days, you remember where we went through to MailChimp. We got our MailChimp API keys. This is actually where you will use them. You can enter your API key here, and then your list ID that you also got, and this will automatically integrate this sign up form with your autoresponder. If you don't use MailChimp, you can actually enter your Aweber list ID in here, and that will integrate it with Aweber. And by the time you're actually viewing this, it's not integrated at this moment, but by the time you are viewing this, this will also be integrated most likely with GetResponse. If you don't use any of those 3, then you can always get a CSV at any time you want from your admin area, and you can upload that to your autoresponder to automatically add everybody that signs up right into your autoresponder. So I've got everything filled out the way I want it, and I'm just going to go ahead and click create sign up form, and you can see it just built my sign up form for me, and I'll position it where I want it. And now that's all the main elements that I need right now. I have my header, I've got my description, I've got my countdown timer, and I've got my sign up form that will collect their email address and then also redirect them over to the Tab Engine site after they sign up. I do want to add a couple of design elements just to make it look a little fancier. I'm going to go ahead and add them now. So I want to put a little color box in the bottom, just a black box as a footer, so I'll drag the color box in here, choose my color, make it black, put that in there and position it where I want it. And I also want to put a little terms of service text in here. I'm just going to type it in there real quick. Alright, so I got my footer in. I got a little bit of text in there just highlighting and making it clear that Tab Engine is running this contest. It's not affiliated with Facebook. It's always good to put that in there. I'm going to put a couple of other design widgets in, some graphics from the clip art. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so I got everything set up now just as I want it. So the first thing I'm going to do is click on the save button. Now there is an autosave feature over here that you can turn on and off that has been saving this whole time that we've been building it. but I always like to make sure I hit the save button just to be safe. Then I'm going to click on the publish button because I want to put this on Facebook right away. And it's going to ask me a couple of things here. First, it's going to ask me which of the fan pages I want to install it on. Now, I can select any fan page that I've associated with the Tab Engine. I'm going to put it on the Tab Engine fan page. And then it's going to ask me which icon do I want to use. Now, I can use any of these icons, and I can put on one of each of these icons on the page. So I can select any one I want, and if I choose to later, I could always change the way it looks, and I'll actually show you how to do that shortly. For now, I'm just going to use the star icon. And that quick, it has created the app for me, created the contest for me, and installed it on my fan page for me. There's nothing else for me to do now. It is actually on Facebook right now. So let's go back and take a look at it. And you can see, there it is right there. There's the sign up that I've created, just as I've created inside of the editor. It looks exactly the same. The only difference you're going to see is this app admin. Remember later I told you if you didn't integrate it with one of the autoresponders, you can get a CSV, and that's what this app admin is. So only admins of the fan page are going to see this button. If you're just a regular user coming here, for example, if you were to come to the Tab Engine website, you wouldn't see this. Only admins can see it. So I will click on this button, and it's going to show me the sign up form entries, and it's also going to show me the hits, of number of hits that the tab has gotten, and it's going to show me detailed stats if I want to see them. Obviously there's no hits because I just created this a few seconds ago, but it'll record all my hits, and it'll also record daily tracking so I can see how that's proceeding. And in this section here I can get the signups as well.